You're not some guy.
I'm not going to get any closer. I'll be in your shop.
Any word on Alfred at this point?
He's going to play. You know, he's going to play.
And what does that change? I mean, for how much does that change what you guys can do? How much does it help just getting a guy like that back in your rotation?
I hope we revert back and do what we did the first 4 games. So, but obviously he's got to get his timing back, and you know, we're not going to play him 30 minutes or anything, but we'll try to play him probably in 6-minute stretches. That's about as longer stretches we'll have him play. It's about 6 minutes, but we'll see how it goes. You know, obviously the timing thing is going to be the biggest concern, I think, and then really, you know, his conditioning. Although, you know, he's been out just running up and down, and finally played some the last week or so, but you know, obviously you got to get back into the basketball condition, I guess is the way you put it. But you know, we're looking forward to having him back. You know.
Do you think you're going to put him back in the starting lineup or bring him off the bench initially?
What do you think I should do with him? What do you think?
I said, you know, might as well just throw him in the fire. You know, why not?
We're going to start him tonight.
Yeah. And I guess getting him back, what do you hope the biggest difference is going to be having him back?
Well, I'm hoping that it puts everybody back in the roles that they were really comfortable with at the start of the year. You know, obviously Drew off the ball has been really, really good, and we're asking him to do, you know, so much right now, and hopefully that's going to give Drew an opportunity to get a few more minutes on the bench to rest. You know, I mean, he's just been playing so many minutes, almost out of necessity, really. But hopefully this will give us an opportunity with Alfred back in the rotation to be able to buy a few more minutes for Drew.
Besides Alfred, is Drew the biggest beneficiary of him coming back? Or I mean, does it trickle down to?
I think our whole team. You know, he just, you know, he was really good and really solid in what he was giving us. You know, when those 5 games that he played in, and then, you know, come back and break a finger and stuff and not be able to play. So it's interesting it'll be very interesting to see, you know, what he can get us in, but I'm not going to judge a whole lot. If he plays great tonight, I'm not going to go, oh boy, you know, he's back. Or if he plays poorly tonight, I'm not. I mean, he just got to get back in. He's going to give you everything he got. He's anxious to get back out there. So, you know, I know that we'll get everything we can from him.
Still missing Nico. What's kind of the latest on him?
I think it's getting close. You know, he said he's feeling a little better, but you know, as to when that's going to be, I'm not real sure. Hopefully, you know, soon. I hope.
Is Darius going to be able to play?
He will play. Yeah, it's just one of those deals where he had, you know, you got a lot of they got young kids, and this time of the year, you know, anybody sick in the house and the whole house is sick. So it was one of those, you know, 24-hour flu things that I think he feels much better.
Alvin, the Wolves have had your number a little bit the last few matchups. Is there something you could put your finger on with that?
Yeah, they're good. They're good. They got you know, Karl Anthony Towns is probably playing, you know, to me his best basketball since he's came into the league. You know, I think he's, you know, you watch him last night and he fills up the stat sheets. 34 points, 18 rebounds, you know, 7 assists, 6 block shots. You know, that's as good as any player in this league going to ever have. So I think he's playing great. I think Wiggins is shooting the ball better. You know, I think the guy that has really stepped up his game has been Tyus Jones. I think he's playing at a real, real high level. You know, obviously Derrick Rose, when healthy, is playing great, and they're a good team. You know, they went through turmoil, obviously, when you have that hanging over your head and there's this big elephant in the room and that elephant disappears. I think these guys are out to prove that, you know, they're a good basketball team, you know, within themselves, you know, without Jimmy. Nothing against Jimmy, but, you know, I think it was a motivation for them when he left to show everybody that they're a good basketball team.
We have a team coming in here, and they're coming up with a game less than you're on the tail end of the back-to-back. Do you do anything in terms of strategy, game plan, or running?
That's the most overrated thing in the NBA. You know, if you're a good basketball team, it doesn't matter if you're a back-to-back, 3 and 4 days, or 5 and 8 days. When you're a good basketball team, you're a good basketball team. So I think that's, like I said, I do think that's the most overrated thing, you know, because for the last, you know, 4 years, Golden State's been playing back-to-backs and Cleveland's been playing back-to-back, just like everyone else. They still end up in the NBA Finals. So, you know, and there's other teams that have played great and had great records too. So, I think if you ask them, they'll say it has no effect on them either.
Coach, Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Davis are often compared for good reasons. Guys with similar skill sets. Does it help you and your team to scheme against someone like Karl because you see what works and what doesn't work when teams try to do it against AD, like a 7-footer who can step back and shoot? Does that help your scheming against Cat?
I don't think so, because I think if you're a good player, it doesn't matter. You know, I mean, they schemed against him last night. He had 34. So, you know, I think that you know, when you're a player at that level, you're used to probably seeing everything that they throw at you, from double teams to, you know, triple teams to, you know, trying to, you know, be physical with you or whatever. But I think those guys find a way, and then if they don't find a way, they find a way to get the ball to other guys. You know, 7 assists from your center position is pretty doggone good, as they did last night. You know.
Are you a New Year's resolution type guy?
No. I'm a results type guy, you know. So, and when you win basketball games, it's been a good year, and when you don't, it's no resolution you can have that's going to make you feel good. So I'm not a New Year's resolution guy, you know.